During stay-at-home orders, video conferencing that allowed us to safely stay connected with our loved ones. For some of us, maybe good, not so good, but Skype and Zoom are likely going to remain staples in our everyday lives as travel restrictions may delay our abilities and our plans to see those who are far away. So joining us now for Tech Talk, the one and only CEO of 702 Communications, Brian Crommett. And guess what? He's joining us on the one and only 702 Communications line. 702 Communications, keeping us connected, which is appropriate for this topic. So
we're trying. We're trying.
You're doing a great job, my friend. Great to see you. I mean, let's just talk about some of the recommendations you would have for video conferencing and how to stay connected.
You know, I think in this time, we're hearing a lot of stuff, conversations around how business is doing everything virtually and how Zoom is taking off and all of that. And you're hearing some things about people starting to do virtual happy hours and just trying to connect with friends. And I think that's becoming more and more important because the longer we isolate, the more isolated we are, right? And we are social people and we're social creatures and we need to have interaction and to really have a validation and to have a real connection, you really have to see the people you're talking to. And so if people at home aren't using some of these video conference tools just for recreational and just for maintaining relationships, it's probably time that you dive into that because you can say so much more in a video conference than you can over text or even over just a phone call, you know, which is still great. You know, you get a lot of different inflection and stuff and it's great to hear somebody laugh, but it's even better if you can see somebody and laugh with them.
Well, and it's great to see how tech has just, grown or gotten so much better. I mean, right now, I don't know if you're on Skype or what you're on, but it's like, it sounds great, it looks great. And
yeah.
For people that are new, like I recently did some Zoom stuff and I thought, oh, this is super easy. You just plug and play.
Yep.
And it kind of was, but it kind of wasn't for me. So, give us some suggestions on if you're super new to this stuff, where do you start?
Sure. So the big differences between the different platforms are really what hardware you have. If you have an iPhone and you're calling someone with an iPhone, FaceTime is super easy to use. There's no reason for you not to use FaceTime if you're going to be using iPhone to iPhone. If you don't know though, if the person you want to talk to has an iPhone, then you maybe can't use FaceTime. Then you maybe want to download something like Skype, or you want to move into a Google Hangout or something that's more platform agnostic so that anybody can participate in that. But the great thing about all of these platforms is they all do basically the same thing. They all give you the ability to have a conversation, to see somebody, or to see multiple somebodies in the same call. And so you kind of just need to get together with your friends or family and kind of take a poll. What do we have for hardware? Is anybody familiar with this? And just kind of roll with that because it's really not difficult. And I think that once you get into the habit of video calling, which honestly, I never did personal video calls before the pandemic here because I thought, I don't need to always see somebody's face, but now, right? But now that we're missing the people that are closest to us because we've been separated for so long. Now I really am seeing a benefit to being able to pick up that phone and look at the people that I'm talking to and connect on that more personal level.
Yeah, and it does really make a difference, as you said. So is there any particular platform that you're our tech guy, that you like more than another or not?
Honestly, because I've been using Zoom so much for work purposes, I've just let that carry over into my personal life as well. And so I'll send out Zoom invites for hangouts with friends at night. I have done some FaceTiming, like I say, because I use Apple devices, and I've got some friends that do as well. And like I say, that works really well. But you just gotta actually figure that stuff out a little bit if you're going to use something that's platform driven like FaceTime. But again, it really is something that we in the business community are using, and it really probably is time for more residential adoption, just for more recreational connections too.
Amen. People want more information, Brian. How do they get a hold of you?
You can find us on the web at 702com.com. We've also got a YouTube channel, YouTube 702 Communications.
702com.com on the 702 Communications line. Brian Crombie. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, stay with us. We have much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.